Hello everyone, welcome to another video. There's a lot to unpack in this video, so make sure to watch all the way to the end. In my previous video, a while back, I talked about Google My Business discontinuing external links. And I want to explain what's happening now with Google My Business and your online orders. So, doing this for many years, I learned that Google My Business is very impactful, very powerful when it comes to people finding your business. But the challenge is, how do you maintain your online order presence for Google to find you? That is the main challenge a lot of businesses face. And the reason why they face this is because of one main reason, is that when people search your business on Google, there's this problem that happens again and again and again. There's companies that have these relationships with Google My Business. So when you install their app, when you install their online ordering, they automatically become the default for Google order online. So for example, there's this business, let me just give you one example. There's this business called Bella Sera Pizza. I've been monitoring their website, monitoring their progress, and every time I come back, I notice somebody else adds their order online link to their order pickup. So for example, watch this. When I press this button, look how many options there are, right? And the merchant, I just spoke with the merchant. He clearly stated to me he does not want all these other companies on there. He wants his website to be on there. He wants people to order through his branded app, and he just can't stand that they keep changing it on him. He does not want all these other companies there. He wants to have his preferred choice, which is his website. Why does he want his website? Because when it goes to his website, the website handles the online orders. He has an app, he has a loyalty program, is custom branded to his business. He gets to keep the customers' information, to engage with them, to text message them, to email them, to do a lot of different things. But when you see companies take advantage of that and put themselves here, and as you know, the average business owner does not have time to read all the fine print when they sign up with a new company, right? So for example, let's say I go to DoorDash and I'm like, okay, I want DoorDash. That's a great choice. I sign up with them. All of a sudden, they appear here as one of the choices. Or if I sign up with Grubhub, it shows up here, right? But the merchants don't want that as to be the primary choice, right? They don't want these other companies here. They want their own website here. So I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? Because this is very important for your online ordering to continue to rise, and you want your customers to order through your website or your branded app. Just again, I'll give you, for those of you watching this video for the first time, my name is Khalid Saleh. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've seen a lot of changes in the industry. I remember there was food.google.com. They discontinued it, and they discontinued another change. Now Google My Business is Google some. Now they even changed this one too. Now, so for example, it says here, Google My Business was recently renamed to Google Business Profile. So they changed it again. But that's normal. Technology evolves and changes, and it's very hard for merchants to know this stuff, right? That's why we are here to help them. And I want to kind of show you what's happening behind the scenes, because a lot of businesses don't know what's happening. They're very busy with the restaurant, they're taking orders and they're helping the customer. But behind the tech space or the online ordering space, there's all these changes happening so fast, so rapidly, and it's very difficult for them to navigate that. So I want you to watch this entire video, because I'm going to show you things you can do to help you save money, get more orders, and take advantage of this whole package that makes things easier for your customers, right? So to kind of give you a brief overview, we build branded apps for restaurants. We've been doing this for a while. We've done a lot of apps, and it's very powerful technology. Very powerful. It has its own loyalty program. It's custom branded to your business, has your logo, has all that information. Now, when you compare it with these companies here, right? I mean, there is no branding. Watch, when I click on this, there is no branding. Look, that link didn't even work. That's interesting. Let me try this one here. Let's go to Seamless. Look how generic that looks, right? It just says Bella Sera Pizza and it just says Seamless here, right? You want something that's branded to your business, right? But that should be your first choice, because you want to be able to reconnect with these customers. So let's say one day you decide not to use one of these companies here, and now you can never market toward them again. You cannot get a hold of them either, right? So my recommendation is to go branded, because when you go branded, they associate your business with them. So let me give you one example. If you have DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats, as you know, they charge higher fees, right? So with something called DoorDash Drive, a lot of people get this confused, and it's very hard to kind of explain it because I've seen many companies confuse people with this DoorDash. There's DoorDash Drive, there's DoorDash Storefront, there's regular DoorDash. So these companies will come out and claim, oh, you go with us, you'll save 30%. That's not true. You don't save 30%. What you save is you get a flat fee. You pay a flat fee. So the average ticket is what really matters, right? And this to me is very confusing to the customers because they think, oh, they're going to save 30% if they use the company. No, what they're doing is they're charging the customer a flat delivery fee because DoorDash Drive gives you a flat delivery fee. We also do DoorDash Drive. Right now, this customer that we have, he has DoorDash Drive. So on a $40 ticket, if you take 30%, that's $12. But when you do a flat fee, it's like between $5 and $7, right? Because of the distance, right? So it's a huge difference in savings. But you don't save 30%, you save the difference between the average ticket, right? So if your average ticket is $80, that's huge savings, right? If your average ticket is $25, then it kind of breaks even. So I want to kind of let you guys know because I've been doing this for a long time, and I want to, give you the information you need to grow your business and to get more online orders. So let me just kind of give you some information here, okay? So this merchant here, most of you that have the Clover dashboard will know what I'm talking about here, okay? So when you go to this section here on your view all settings on your Clover dashboard, okay, you will quickly see something called online ordering. Okay. And when you get a new Clover dashboard, they always push the online ordering by Clover. They always push it and they want you to install it. And guess what happens when you install it? It automatically adds it to Google My Business, automatically adds it. And I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but what I'm saying is, though, it's taking you away from your branding. What is branding? Let me show you what I mean by branding. Okay. When I click on here, watch. When I click on here, look what it looks like. Check this out. It's very plain. There's no branding. There's no loyalty program. There's nothing going on in here. It's very, very basic, right? But imagine, like I mentioned here, you get people to not to go here, but you get people to go over here, which is to your branded app with loyalty program, with popular items, with push notifications, with all these features that you can have at your fingertips. And with amazing reviews as well, right? A lot of happy customers. We've been doing this for a while, so we know what works, what doesn't work. And with the automations that we have developed, it's even more powerful, right? So we're doing a lot to help the merchants grow. But it's very hard for people to understand this, not because it's mainly because they're very busy with the restaurant inside the business. And of course, once in a while, they may do a Google search and try to find out what's happening out there. But even then, it's still overwhelming. There's so many companies trying to do this online ordering. And again, the route to go, in my opinion, from doing this is to go branded, because let me give you many, many examples. Let's say you have a branded app, okay? Let's say you have a branded app. And you have all these customers that have ordered over the years, and you have 5,000 downloads for a local business. It's very possible because we have merchants that have 5,000, 10,000 downloads. It's very possible we have one that has 30,000 downloads. So, and these are local businesses because people are gravitating towards the app. If the app is user-friendly, if the app allows the customer to make an online order with ease, convenience, with Apple Pay, with Google Pay, they will come back and order again, right? And the reason why the customers are going with DoorDash or Grubhub is because they also make it easy to order, right? So when you give them something just as good and is branded, why not push your own product? Because now, let's say in 5 years you have all these downloads, you can do a simple push notification and all your customers will get your latest offering, your latest menu items. You could do a promotion. You could do so much with it, right? Because I was checking, I was curious because I called the merchant. I said, hey, what's going on in here? I noticed, are you installing other stuff? Basically, what's happening is these other vendors will come to them and say, hey, install our product and we'll send you orders. But what they're not telling them is that part of installing their product, they are adding themselves to Google My Business, right? So let me show you one more time. So imagine this. Where is their website? What happened to it? Why did it disappear? Why is it not here, right? This is what they want. This is what the merchant wants. The merchant wants them to order from here, but most people, they rely so heavily on what Google will tell them on the side of the page right here, which is the order pickup, is they will choose one of these choices, right? So I'm going to show you how you can make that change, okay? So watch very carefully as I log in and I show you this demonstration, because you also have to be proactive. And if you see Google or companies doing this, you want to make sure you take back the ownership, okay? So let's go ahead and do I'm going to do a search, Bella Sarah Pizza. Okay. And again, those of you watching this right now, you can actually do this yourself, or we can do it for you. All right. Here's how you do it. When you log into your Google My Business, you see all these options here. Yes, it's overwhelming. Yes, there's a lot of information here. Yes, it may seem like you don't know how to do this, but if you need my help, I can do it for you. My team can do it for you. And I'm going to show you why you should do this, right? Okay, so let's take a look. And the other thing is I want to emphasize is that the technology we have in the back end is very powerful. Yes, I'll admit that our marketing needs to be next level, because there's a lot of stuff we have that most people don't even know we have. And it's because it's automatic, it's automated, so they don't really see behind the scenes that they can implement, add, and start new features, right? So here we are on the Google My Business page. As you can see, this is the Google My Business page, right? Okay, so when you log into your Google My Business, you'll see these options. If you don't see this, that means you're not logged in, okay? So what you can do if you are a client of ours, or if you want to become a client of ours, all you do is you add us as a agency, or as an admin, or as a manager on your Google My Business, and we'll do this for you, right? The other way we can do it is, what we do is we come to this section here. Right now you can't see it, but let me see if I can see it over here. Let me show you. So the other way we do it is to make it easy for you. We click on this button here, and we send you a request. A request is sent to your email saying, this person, Khalid, or this company is asking if they can assist you or help you with your Google My Business, or become an admin, or a role, or one of those permissions, so they can make those changes, okay? And when you get that, obviously first make sure it's the right people that are asking it. Say, hey, Khalid, did you make that request? Or hey, Zaytech, making sure it's our team that's doing it, because you don't want another company that is not doing a good job to make changes here, because you want to make sure they do it right. Okay. So once this is done, or once you add us, and the email you want to use, I'll put in the description, sales@zaytech.com. Add us there, and once you do, please let us know that you added us, and it will make those changes for you. Because once we make these changes, it's very profound. It changes a lot. And the companies that are doing this, I've noticed the ones that are doing this, they will tell customers, we'll get you so many orders, we'll get you $10,000 worth of online orders in the first 60 days. The main thing is all they're doing is coming over here and getting rid of everybody and putting themselves there. Of course, you're going to get all the bulk of the orders, right? And this is very confusing to the customer. They're like, oh, wow, it's working. Of course it works, because imagine you get $2,000 from here, $3,000 from here, $500 from here, $800 from here. It all adds up to $10,000 a month. And you move all of them, you just put one choice. Of course, that preferred choice will get $10,000 online orders a month. But they make it seem like their platform is so amazing that all the orders are coming through them only. But that's not how it works. The reason why they're doing that is because they're making themselves the preferred choice. Rightfully so, right? But you can't say that our technology is so good, that's why we're getting so many orders to you, right? Yes, you can do SEO enhancements. Yes, you can do some tweaks. Yes, you can do some automations. Those helps out. But the biggest driving factor, in my opinion, is becoming ranked here high, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go here and take a look at their profile. Read reviews, photos. Obviously, this restaurant is doing fantastic. Good Google reviews. They have good food, good service, right? And the merchants that have good reviews, good food, good service, technology just amplifies that. So I talk to merchants all the time, almost every single day. And, if their reviews are horrible, they're not doing good customer service, our technology can only do so much. But if you are doing good with food, good customer service, the technology will help you a lot. Okay, so if you're one of those merchants that are watching this video and you have good customer service, you have a good culture, good staff, reach out to me and I will help you scale it. In other words, I'll help you get more orders. I'll help you add the technology. I'm going to show you some cool stuff that I'm telling you, most people do not even know about this and they don't even know how it works, but we can do it for you, or this new AI technology that we added. Okay, so edit profile, food ordering. This is the first place you want to go. Go to food ordering. Go here, okay? And look what it says here. So it says all these options. Here's the part that really bothers me a lot, is because I'm gonna explain the reason why I'm making this video is just from hearing the concerns of the merchants, and unfortunately they have, they're very busy. They can't do all these things, right? It's not easy for them. They have to hire this person, that person, this person, and it makes it a very difficult, challenging process, right? So when you have all that challenges, how do you navigate, understand this stuff, right? So, if let us help you, we're here to help you. So I'm gonna, and remember, this video is about adding value. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying you go with us. I'm just telling you, this is what I learned that's gonna help you, okay? And I want to assist you guys. If you guys are a right fit, reach out to me. You can ask for me, Khalid. I've been doing this for a long time, so I've seen what works, and our package is complete. Just to kind of, I don't want to go into all these different directions, but just to kind of show you our package. See, what we do is we took what works. We took the whole package with Clover, online ordering, branded app, kiosk, loyalty program, push notifications, text messaging, asking for Google business reviews. We basically just did all of it. Right? Imagine who else does that? Who takes everything and puts to one? It's the whole package. This is what you need. They all talk to each other too, right? And remember, this thing wasn't done overnight. It took many years of difficulty, trial and error, learning, asking questions, getting feedback from the customers. A lot of hard work went to this, and I have this package for you. Those of you that want it, reach out to me and I can implement it for you, right? It's very powerful technology, and I'll show you how it works too. But let's focus back on the Google My Business, okay? So as you can see, I was here earlier and it's asking me, okay, let's just say I want to remove this. The merchant said, you know what? I don't want the Clover online orders here. Again, every decision by each merchant is different, right? He just wants more branded appeal. This one is not branded. It's very generic, okay? So how do I remove this? Look how hard they make it to remove it. They says request to have this provider removed, and you have to fill out a paperwork and you have to wait 5 days for them to respond. I don't agree with that. I think Google My Business should not make it so difficult. They should just say remove, done. I don't know why you have to go through this request to have this. So imagine this, okay? Let's say I am a company here, okay? And I say request to have this product removed. So I get a request and I say, I'm going to say, of course not. I don't want to be removed. I'm going to deny it because I want to be there. So that means the merchant doesn't have a choice. That means you're making it hard for the merchant. So Google should not make it like this. Why are you making it like this, right? And it took me a while to figure out how to remove this. So when you click on this, guess what happens? It takes you to the Clover dashboard. And then the only way to remove it is they even made that part cumbersome too. Watch this. When I go to settings here, I see it automatically as it says order with Google. It can't even turn this off. So it's like okay, what? So why are you making this so difficult? So the only way to turn this off, you have to turn this off to get this turned off, which is so silly. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. They should not do this. They should not have you turn one off just to get the other turned off, right? See, look, when I turn this off, this turns off. What is going on in here? Why would you do that? Why would you make it so difficult for the merchant? What if the merchant wants to use this, maybe share with a few friends, but they don't want this one? Why do you have to turn both of them off? This is a question for, this is a very valid concern, a very valid question. Why do we have to have this? I can turn this on. I should be able to turn this off. But why does this and this work the same? Let's see what they say. Starting July 24th, diners who place an order on order with Google will be redirected to Clover online ordering to complete their order. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But let me turn this off. I don't want that to be here. I don't want that to be right here, right? I don't want that to be here. Okay? I don't want that to be one of the options. Right? Neither do I want this one or this one or this one or this one or this one, right? See, these companies, what they're doing is they're trying to, And here's the challenge, right? For small business owners, I went and filled out the Google form to be integrated here, right? Because merchants always ask me, "Hey, how can I be listed here with your company? Because you have a product that I really need and I want to be listed here." I fill it out, no response from Google. I fill it out, no response from Google. So I have to do this manual way again and again and again, right? Why is that? That's because these billion-dollar companies, I don't know what kind of agreement they have with Google or what's going on, they're automatically placed here. You just install the app, they're automatically placed here. Install the app, you're automatically placed here. That is not fair. That should not be the way to do it. The merchant should be able to remove it as they please, right? So let's try to remove a different one. Okay. So you know how we try to remove Clover and it says request to have this provider removed. Why do I have to get a request from the provider to remove it? It makes no sense. Okay, when I click on it, it takes me to the Clover dashboard, and there's no request. It just basically uninstalling the app. There's no request. How is that a request? How? No, just explain it. How is that a request? I'm not even making a request. There is no request. Where's the request button here? All I'm doing is turning this off, and then this turns off, and then I have to wait like 5 days for it to be removed or 3 days. It's pathetic. It's not a good thing for the local businesses. So I think those watching this, I'm not trying to nitpick and do this stuff. It's because these merchants, they want a solution they chose. They want that to be first place. But why? They don't want this to be on there. They want to turn this off. They can't, right? It's very, very problematic. And let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we have. So I turned that one off. Okay, obviously it'll take a couple of days. It's going to be here. Let's see. Let's just try to remove this one too. Okay, again, request to have provider removed. Yeah, so there is something going on behind the scenes here. I think people watching this should be very skeptical about what Google is doing. I don't agree with this. Why do I have to make a request to the provider to remove it? If the business owner wants to remove it, they don't want it there. Why do I have to make a request? It's like me using a service or a technology, and let's just say I open a restaurant, okay, and there is some, let's say there's some technology that I signed up for, okay, and later on I go, I don't want it. It's a plugin or some kind of like maybe something I don't want to use it. Why do I have to make a request for them to remove it and wait 5 days, right? Right? Why does it make why do I have to wait 5 days or 7 days for it to remove it? Because the other big challenge that happens with this, believe it or not, is that some merchants don't even know this got added. They just probably fill out a form thinking like this is gonna give them a tablet and this gets added here. And later on they're like, wait, I don't want to use that, and they can't remove it. So I have to do. So when I press this, let's see what it takes me to. Of course, restaurant, Grubhub for restaurants. So let me ask you this question: Is this the right? Is this a request to have removed? This is not a request. You're just basically turning it off. This should be rephrased. Click here to log in to remove. There's no request you're making. You're just turning it off. So this is also a very tricky wording as well. So this is set as preferred, optional. I can't even remove this, right? Okay, so let's just, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go to food ordering. And then I'm going to go to, okay, look at how, I'm going to go here, accepts delivery, accepts pickup, okay? So I'm going to put this set as optional. Hold on, let me see here. Set as preferred, yeah, perfect, there you go, okay? Okay, so I'm going to make this preferred. But look at the other thing they do. Look at what Google does. Oh man, I'm sorry for being so frustrated with this, because this stuff is not fair for the local businesses. They give them a very basic generic logo like this, a very basic. But if I'm speaking incorrectly and somebody knows how to change this, because I can't figure out how to change it, right? So imagine me here, okay? I save this, okay? And now this is the preferred option, okay? Okay, let's see if it shows up right away. It takes like a couple days, whatever, okay? So let's just say I am a customer and I come here and I see this with a beautiful logo, this with a beautiful logo, this with a beautiful logo. I see all this information with the beautiful logo. But when I want to order from the restaurant, I can't give them a beautiful logo. Why can't I do that? Why can't their main source of where they want to order from have the beautiful logo, right? Why can't you do that? What is it that they're choosing this logo over another logo, right? And this happens with all websites, not just this one. I even tried, let me show you something else here. I even tried, actually, let me go to their website. I even tried adding the app logo, this app logo, which is Apple and Google. It won't even show these logos on there either. So like you can't even make it stand out, right? So what something is happening here, and it just doesn't make sense for the small business owners. This is not correct. They should be able to quickly click on it. I click on food ordering, and just say I don't want this. I can go right here. I can just say I can remove this from here. Request to have removed. Okay, so it's not a request. You're not requesting anything. You're logging into your own dashboard and turning it off. But I still want DoorDash on DoorDash's place, on DoorDash.com. I don't want it here. So, but I have to turn it off on there to make it moved here. Do you guys get the point? Do you see how this is kind of very tricky? I know from just looking at there was this, like, a lot of people were complaining about this in the past because Google was kind of like, I don't know the whole details, but it would seem very unfair to the business owners. Maybe I can do a Google search and find it for you. Um, but again, I think this is not right for the restaurants to have to turn off the online ordering to remove from Google, while you can just, like I said, look, let me show you one more time. How do I remove the Google My Business? I have to turn off the online ordering. Why can't I just turn it off right here? Why can't I? That's a legit question. Why can't I just do that? Why do I have to turn off the online ordering to turn this off? Why do I have to do both? Anyhow, let me just show you. Let me get to I think what's happening is there's some kind of partnership that's happening. You know how Apple made Google the default search engine, and I think this thing is playing out again somehow. I don't know all the details. I've been trying to figure this out, because if they made it easy, I could have just pressed this. I mean, I could have just done this, but obviously they're making it hard for merchants to remove these companies. So either there's some kind of something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, or something that's making it difficult. Again, I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but I'm just asking questions. These are just genuine questions that I want merchants to ask themselves. Ask for yourself. Why do you have to turn this off to turn this off? Why can't you just turn this off, right? These are all genuine questions. So anyhow, let me show you what we have developed. Okay, and by the way, we make apps. We've been doing it for a while, and restaurants love it. We have a lot of restaurants using it, and we want them to get more orders. But the challenge we face is that when we try to put ourselves or the merchant's website on Google My Business, it gives them a very generic logo. It gives them something that looks very plain. It doesn't stand out. We can't change stuff. What they do is they take these companies and make it sound really, really nice. Look at that. Look at these nice logos, right? But check this out. When it's their website, look what they put. What is that? How do I change this? Maybe this one, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Maybe there's a way to change this, but how? How do you change it? I couldn't figure it out. Let's see if there is a way. I click on it. Obviously, it goes to their website. But anyhow, let me show you what we have developed, because I think what we have developed with these automations is super powerful, right? And if more orders flow through their website, through their app, look what's happening here behind the scenes. Even I was looking around at these other companies. They don't even have something like this. This stuff that we can custom build and build it for merchants. Look, when an order comes through, it creates a contact. It adds a tag. It sends a text message to the customer. It says, "Thank you for your order," right? And it gives them the receipt to their order. It waits. It waits for the customer to respond, right? When they respond, it creates an opportunity. It creates opportunities to see who ordered. And it asks them for a Google review, even though I bashed Google in this call, but Google is the one that, does a lot of Google reviews. So I'm still using their service. Again, I'm not saying they're bad in every case, but they're just not very easy to use when it comes to adding your link to the site, okay? Look at this automation. I can go in detail and explain this to you guys, but here's what I'm doing, okay? What I'm doing with the online orders is nobody else is doing this right now, by the way. I've checked around. I couldn't find anybody else doing this. When a customer orders online, depending on the business, if it's a pizza shop, a donut shop, what I do is I wait 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 24 hours, depending on how long it takes to make. And I ask them a question. How was your experience at this restaurant? 1 to 5. If they give a 5, I send them to Google to leave a review. If they send a 1, I quickly send that information to the merchant so he can correct that mistake and have good customer service. Because what's happening right now is most people, from what I know, they'll leave a bad review or over a Google or over a good review, right? If you don't ask them to leave a review, more likely they will not. But if they get really frustrated, they will leave a bad review and they'll tell 10 other people or 7 other people. So what I'm doing here with these automations is after they order, I'm asking them after they ate the food, like, hey, how was it? So if it's a bad one, the owner can get it, because right now the owner's not going to go and email the customer or the merchant saying, hey, I came there with Bob, my friend, or Stephanie, and the food was not good because the customer service was bad. They're not going to email you. It's very, very unlikely they'll email you. But what they do is they go on Google or Yelp and they leave a review. So why not have that question answered at every stage, right? Every stage. So basically what you're doing is, now when I say every stage, meaning every order, right? Every order you ask them that question. If they give a score of 1, we wait, we said, sorry, how can we do better? Look what it says. We're truly sorry to hear about your bad experience or hear about your experience. Could you let us know how we could have made it better? The merchant gets this message and goes, oh, okay. One of my employees was slacking today. Maybe the food wasn't good that day. We forgot to give him the fork. We forgot to give him the Coke. We forgot to give him the Sprite. Maybe we made him wait too long. Here's a $1 gift card, or here's 25 loyalty points, or here's on your next order you get 10% off. Right? The owner can correct it, because if you correct a mistake, the customer will come back to you. They'll come back to you. But if you ignore them, then they will have despise or in their hearts. Okay. So you want to make sure you solve that problem right away. And remember, what you're seeing right now is the tip of the iceberg. We're doing automations where we can do Facebook check-in, which is something we're working on. Facebook check-in is so powerful. So imagine the customer comes there and picks up the food, and we say, hey, Bob, once you pick up your food, do a Facebook check-in at the restaurant. If you do that, we'll give you 25 points or 10 points, right? And when you do a Facebook check-in, guess what happens? All their friends get notified that they checked in at a certain restaurant. They go, oh, that's interesting. I want to go there too. These are the things that we have to offer, right? And most people don't know we have this technology. And it's there, it's available. And if you can reach out to us, we can do it for you. Right now, I have a package I want to share with you guys. And remember, I'll be working with you one-on-one. You saw all the explanation, everything I mentioned to you. Okay? So right now, we have 2 packages, right? But if you do a yearly plan, you'll get a huge discount. So you get your branded app, you get a website built, you get the online ordering, you get the text messaging, you get the push notifications, you get all the stuff and additional stuff that we're working on in the future. Basically, it's a complete package, okay? This is $4,997 for the whole year, and I am giving you 10 years of my experience. Imagine if you were to build this app yourself, I can just look, I know from experience it'll cost you at least $100,000 to make it yourself. And you won't even know like all the intricacies and how to set it up and all that. So what I'm doing here in this special offer, right? You're getting the whole package. You're getting every single thing. And I'll set up your Google My Business. I'll try to put you at the forefront, make you the preferred one. I'll remove as many of those other companies as possible with your help, of course, because we have to log into each of those companies and remove them so the orders flow through one source. I'm sure some of you watching this, you probably pay this much to DoorDash every month. Some people, they do a lot. They probably pay this a month. This is for the whole year. The whole year. You're getting app development costs into it. You're getting Google review, reputation management, automated marketing. You're getting a lot of stuff with this package, okay? And we have helped a lot of restaurants. So what I'm saying to you is very genuine, very valid, because I've been doing this for a long time. And if you want to take advantage of this package, just call and ask for my name, Khalid, and say, or you can just say, hey, I saw the video Khalid made, and I want to go with this package. If you don't want to go with this package, we have another one, which is $495 a month flat. If you don't have upfront money like this, we could do a $495 a month flat. And again, it's unlimited ordering. So all the orders you get, DoorDash Drive, all that stuff. Remember, when I say $495 a month flat, because I'm gonna tell you like how it is. Because a lot of companies they confuse people with, oh, it's free delivery. There's no such thing as free delivery. It's just not possible, right? If you look at DoorDash's earnings recently, they were negative, I think 15-10% or something like that, right? These companies are still not even profitable because there's a lot of expenses to do delivery. It's not easy to do a delivery and charge $2, $3, or 50 cents, right? So they have but their strategy in the long run eventually become profitable. As of my knowledge of last checking, they were not profitable. But that doesn't mean, but they have a plan ahead. So they're going to eventually, I think what's going to happen with DoorDash is going to become the Amazon without warehouse. Amazon has warehouse, DoorDash does not have warehouse. So they're going to go to people's restaurants, pick up the food, and Safeway and all these grocery stores or any kind of retail place, and they'll take advantage. So their strategy in Amazon is different. Amazon has warehouses. DoorDash does not. DoorDash has drivers to pick it up from all those different places. So it's going to be very interesting what's going to play out in the next few years or so. But if you want this offer and you want me to help you, remember when I quote this price, because there's a lot of hard work we have to do. It's not like you pay $4.97 and then you just sit back. I am here with my team, making the app, making the back end, making the front end, making sure that everything is good, making sure the whole app works, making sure the online ordering prints, making sure your automations are set up, making sure that I do the first order or second order with you, making sure that I give you my insights on how to get the most out of it. I give you knowledge, information, what works, what doesn't work, right? We make your website, we make sure it's SEO friendly. We do the whole package for you. I know some of you watching this, you're like, okay, I saw this other company saying the same stuff, but they don't have this automations that we have. I looked into it. I was able to check out what they have. They don't have this automation. They don't have the ability to do so many different things with the customer, right? What we can do is we can do, like, if a customer hasn't ordered for a while, we can send them a reminder. We can do schedule push notifications around the clock. So again, my name is Khalid Saleh. Here's the offer I want to present to you guys. Again, I apologize if I seem frustrated, but I wanted to show you because I am passionate about the restaurant business and I want to help you guys. And I know what is happening behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all these companies emerging and going and leaving and showing. So I am trying to give you an insight of what is happening, what's the best strategy to go with. And you can look me up on YouTube. I have a lot of videos. I made over 400 videos, everything about the Clover, how to do refunds, how to do voids, how to do branded, what's a branded app, how to promote your branded app. So I understand this scene very well. It's not like you're just calling somebody who's done this for the last 2 months. No, this is almost 10 years, or you've probably actually more than 10 years, right? So again, this is an amazing offer. Call me, and basically you're paying it, and for the whole year, you don't think about it again. The whole year, you'll have this technology at your fingertips, and after 1 year, we can come back and let you and evaluate how well it's doing for you, okay? So let me know what you think. Give me a call. Description has my contact information or our contact information. You can also leave a comment with your restaurant name, and I can go in there and do a search for you and find out how I can improve it for you. Again, one thing, just keep in mind, I only work with restaurants that I know that has potential, right? If I see a restaurant that I cannot solve their problems, I'll tell you. I'm very honest. I'll be upfront with you. I don't just take any client, right? You know, there's clients that come to me all the time, and I talk to them, and I see what their goals are. And sometimes you can tell, like, okay, they don't have they have the culture, the team, but because they don't have, the culture team is important. They don't have the quality in their food. So no matter how much I get them orders, the customer is going to complain about their food. So I have to make sure, you know, you have a good customer service, you have good culture, and if you have those things, which most of you do, then we can work together, okay? And remember, this price, and we have another price, $4.95 a month flat, the whole package, the whole thing. I did not make this video to kind of sell you this to you, but I wanted to show you because you can do all that stuff all these other companies are doing here, there, all in one, right? Everything in one, and you'll save in the long run with all this technology that we have. Hopefully I was able to help you. Again, my name is Khalid. We make branded apps. We make it for Clover. I was one of the few people that went to their first developer conference in the Bay Area, where I attended it, and from there I've been building with my team and improving it, adding more features, adding more features, and we're still adding more features. So it's a constant updates going on here. I wish I could explain more, but I know restaurant owners are very busy. They may have time to watch this video. Share this video, please, share with other restaurants, because they may not know this stuff. They may not know that these that what's happening behind the scenes is these companies, once you install their app, they become here, and it's hard to remove them, and they're charging you a very hefty fee, right? Not all of them, most of them are, right? Why don't you want to get everything through your own website, through your own branded app, and have your customers' information there? Retarget them, send them text messages, send them push notifications, send them reward points, get them to order again, save money, save costs, right? There's a lot of benefits having your own branded app, and I've seen the difference when you get an app. It comes with iPhone and Android. I think I've talked a lot. Hopefully this video has helped you. Again, reach out to me, reach out to my team, and we can assist you get the most out of your online ordering and your restaurant. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.